Welcome, welcome, beautiful souls and spiritual gangsters. Happy Wednesday. And welcome to another edition of Viewer's Choice, where we get into some reads and where almost anything goes. Your questions are welcome. Welcome, Brianna. Happy Wednesday. Let's get this burning a little bit. Ooh, that burned. Get some fire going. At first, I didn't want to burn. Damn. I think I marked up the table, but it's okay. It is all right. How are you doing today? Damn, I should have let that burn a little bit more. And of course, just remember it is viewer's choice. So if you have a particular question, feel free to ask, okay? Otherwise, we can do a general. And that's pretty quickly. Damn, there's some kind of resin on this that makes it burn faster. I'm good, my dear. How are you feeling today? Why is it not burning? I don't know. I must have got some faulty Palo Santo here. It's like it's leaving burn spots. How's the audio? Can you hear me okay? How are we sounding? How are we looking? Actually, let me adjust the camera a little bit. It's a little high. Let's see. All right, that's better. So y'all can see the cards better. I had to adjust my setup a little bit because I use my tripod. Whatever comes out, you got it. And welcome to Viewer's Choice, where we get some, messages based on y'all's questions. So make sure you drop the sub if you are not already and join the tribe and post your question in the comments. Oh, okay. Let's see what is happening. Well, hello. Hello, mirror. And no. But thank you. Three of Cups energy. All right, let's get some messages going. I would like to actually, Brianna, if you can hang tight for a second, I would like to pull some collective because the energy, as I say that at the start, the energy has been like a little like lifted, but also kind of like up and down. All right, so I want to make sure that the collective is, not super tuned in to everything, all the madness, all right, and making sure that they are keeping Six of Swords, their mind set on their priorities. Make sure that you are keeping calm, because calm is a powerful vibration when it comes to times like this, all right, and it also signals the universe that you are ready for more good stuff, so make sure you're doing that. Hi, thank you. Hi, Phoenix Rising. I love the name. Welcome. So yeah, ooh, 9 of Wands. All right, so yeah, Nine of Wands energy. What I get from this, mainly what I was just saying, Fool to the Four of Cups. Make sure y'all are preserving your energy, all right? Because there's a lot happening that if you let it, it will try to steal your energy and your joy. So it is very important that y'all keep your energy and vibrations up intentionally. You know, make sure you're aware of what's happening. But in this day and age, always verify whatever you are looking at because AI is running rampant. Okay, so make sure that you are verifying your sources. Don't believe everything that you see immediately. And just keep them vibes high. Keep calm. Keep calm and carry on. Yes, you may. All right, so I'm just pulling a couple of collective cards. So if you can please stick around for a second and we'll get that going. Ooh, Two of Cups, kind of on its side. So it's like, all right, so when it comes to also keeping balance, keeping your vibration high, there's no higher vibration than love vibration. All right, so if y'all didn't know that, now you know. So make sure that you are loving on those that love on you. Don't spare any excess right now to extra energies, external energies that are not with the Five of Wands, that are not with it because it's just a waste of energy right now. You want to make sure. Welcome, Jimbo. Welcome. Welcome, Livy. Ooh, popping up. Eight of Swords. So yeah, stay blind to the bullshit. That's just the bottom line. Like, stay blind to the BS that's happening right now because it is a concerted effort, peoples, to keep you low vibe and focus on the wrong things. All right, just focus on what needs to be focused on. Everything else is a distraction. Your priorities come first. Your loved ones come first. You come first. Oh, thank you. It's not new. I just had my hair tied up for like mad long and braided. So now that it's like getting nicer outside, I can wet my hair because this is like, it's like a plant. Like, it just needs water and like a product and just leave it alone because it doesn't like anything else. Absolutely. Make sure if you are joining the queue, you drop in the sub, hitting that thumbs up button, and can absolutely be added. Now, it is viewer's choice, so you can ask your own questions today. Make sure that you are dropping your questions in the comments and you will be added. All right, so first up, like, sub, comment with your question. All right, all right. All right, so Phoenix, you are 2. I am starting off with Brianna, and then you will be right after. All right, so hang tight for me. And then it will be Jimbo if you'd like a read. And then Levy. Oh, hi, Stuart. Wait, who's this? Sorry, gotta do my little black thing. Okay. Okay. All right, so Jimbo, then you would be 3rd. And then Levy. All right, so let's get it, y'all. We're starting off with Brianna. See what's coming out. She just wants a general, whatever comes out for Brianna. Any particular messages that she needs to hear at this time. Any words from... Oh, what's this 3 of Swords showing up here? I'm going to shuffle a little bit more. 3 of Swords to the 2 of Cups to the... So 3, 2, 1. Three of Swords, Two of Cups, Ace of Wands. What is that energy about? For Brianna, what messages? Okay, we have one that came out. Okay, so off the bat, double fours, Four of Swords to the Four of Cups. Ooh, and the Ten of Wands. With the Four of Cups here, I feel, Brianna, when it comes to that general message that I was doing, I think it is, that was partly for you, my dear. You may be on your grind right now, making some moves, trying to do things, get organized, spring cleaning. It's just more movement, but if you're ignoring when you're getting tired or, you know, expending too much energy, gotta be careful. Hey, Miss Nico, what's up, what's up? Welcome. How you doing, girl? So it's one question at a time, all right? So if you would like to rephrase your question. What is going on for Brianna? Yeah, this is calling for a slowdown. You may have been, Knight of Wands again. You may have been going like a little fast paced. And if your mind feels like it's being overworked to the devil, and if you're thinking about, like, because any temptations, if you are entertaining any kind of Knight of Wands energies or any kind of, because this is definitely something on demon time, all right? So just be careful with any devil energies trying to steal your energy. This is giving energy vampire. Seven of Pentacles to the Supreme. That's telling you to make sure that you are conserving your precious divine feminine energy and making sure that you are giving it to those that deserve, all right? So just be intentional about who you're sharing your energy with right now, because it's giving like someone that would love to take that time if they could. All right, so be aware of who's trying to slide up in there and get some extra energy. Oh, no, not you, Phoenix. Lovey, if you can please rephrase your question, just break it down to one question. Thank you. Gotcha. All right, all right. Let's get some oracle messages. This is giving like 44 energy. It's complicated. I was gonna say it's like it's good. Yeah, and focus showing up here. So definitely it's calling for a focus, because if you've been distracted lately, if there has been anything that has come into your sphere lately that seems to be a distraction or has been taking up more of your time, whether it's something you're watching, whether it's a person, whether, you know, whatever situation, if you are spending too much energy on a particular area right now, you want to pull that back a little bit and put your focus into not just yourself, but like your whatever you wanted to prioritize, because with this double energy, when you're trying to level up, peoples, I'm telling you, distractions and, you know, demons, they will come in and they will try. But yeah, this is feeling like it's some deceit, as I say that, deceit going on here. When the devil and deceit show up in the same read, yeah, you have some energy around you that's trying to suck you dry. So just be careful of that. Be aware, because this is calling for awareness. It's not really saying like, you know, it's something to be overly concerned about. It's just for your awareness, because if you are tempted, because the Knight of Wands can be, you know, pretty aggressive. That type of energy is aggressive. It could, you know, come in very quickly, but it could also leave as quickly. So you want to make sure that you're entertaining the right ones. Focus again. So yeah, with chaos showing up at the bottom here. So potentially chaotic energy trying to enter in, you know, just put that do not disturb sign on, all right? And just make sure that you are conserving energy for what is important, who is important, because you got priorities, girl. You got things to focus on. You got people to see, things to do. And if they are not in the priority list, leave them behind. Ooh. Oh. All right, so pull a few spirit animal messages. I haven't used this deck in a while. We have a few. Hummingbird for miracles, like that one. Personal choice. So basically, it's kind of like an energy of, you know, it's up to you. Making this decision, how you spend this season is really up to you, but to prioritize, again, your energy and see outer happiness. I like that. Miracles and happiness. So Miracle says, you are the joy bringer. You bless the world with positivity and love. Energy soars on your shining wings. Spread the miracle of happiness. All right. Especially with this 9 of Cups energy, you definitely want to focus on an uplifted, happy vibe. So make sure that you're doing that. And See Outer Happiness says, be the master of playful living. Release expectations and enjoy every day. Let worry go and instead choose love. Surrender to the waves. Your good destiny of love is sure. All right. So yeah, if it doesn't look like what you want, leave it alone. That is your message. And the personal choice is just basically whatever qualities you choose to embrace. That's basically yours to decide. It's basically asking like what animal calls to you, embrace those qualities. And for example, if it's a bird, you think of, you know, birds are free. They go where they want, they do what they want, but they also prioritize very well. All right, our red phoenix. Ooh. All right, so Phoenix would like to know, is there any good news coming in this week? Okay, let's see. Let's see what is in. What's in the pipeline for the week ahead for Phoenix, please and thank you. Ooh, Page of Pentacles. What's happening? Anything good coming up? What's the vibe? What is up for Phoenix rising? Please and thank you. Why does devil energy keep showing up? Oh Lord. The demons are active, people. Either that or someone is like heavily tempted. Like there's an energy of being heavily tempted by energies. Ooh, Empress. Empress to the King of Wands to the 6 of Cups. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay. Is that for Phoenix? Queen of Cups. Anything good for Phoenix this week? Oh, okay. Like that. Let me go one more. Damn. This is also kind of like wavy energies. It's like up and down. I will explain, and I'll also pull some oracle cards. But we're going to put this tree off to the side for now because that dropped off initially. What first came out, like when I was actually shuffling the Ten of Pentacles to the Three of Swords in reverse, and what dropped in my lap is the Five of Cups. All right, so it's looking like energetically, you may have been feeling like kind of not so great, or this is feeling like kind of roller coaster mood, if you will. If with the Emperor showing up here, if you're expecting, or if you are feeling kind of any kind of like hormonal or just a moody kind of period, then you know it's lifting. All right, so it's not something that you're gonna have to really worry about for too long. King of Wands to the Six of Cups. This is basically asking you to just really with that focus of energy thing, make sure that you are prioritizing. I feel like this is a strong collective message to prioritize the good things and make sure you are not giving energy to the, you know, not so good things. It's very important that energy is intentional going forward. And especially with what's going on, you want to make sure that you're conserving, you know, and not overspending your energy focused on all the BS. All right, the Queen of Cups also showing here. Make sure that you're taking care of yourself to the Knight of Swords. Like, this is more energetic. I don't feel like anything in particular other than an uplifting of energy. Is there anything in particular that is coming this week for Phoenix Rising? Anything in particular? Anything in particular coming this week? Why is everybody getting complicated so far? Complicated and trapped showing up. So yeah, also with hope. So it's more, again, it's more energetic. I don't get a sense that you're, you know, going to have anything. Yeah, High Priest of Earth, this stoic energy. It doesn't feel like anything in particular is happening for you this week, but this is a message for you, I feel like, in particular, to uplift your energy and make sure that you are thinking happy thoughts, thinking good thoughts, feeding yourself good. Make sure with this complicated and trapped energy, make sure you're not trapping yourself in a cycle or in an unhealthy phase where you're not getting enough rest. Good, like, yo, when I tell you that y'all need to feed your bodies correctly, it's not a game anymore. It's really not. Play with yourselves if you want, but this is showing like health. Maybe if you've been feeling any kind of like not so wellness, yeah, you need to ground. There are some habits it feels like you need to change, letting go showing up here. And the High Priest of Earth, which indicates grounding is needed. All right, so make sure that you are doing the logical things and feeding your body. Queen of Pentacles showing up here, so more earth energy. So yeah, make sure that you are prioritizing the good stuff, because y'all, when I tell you that you can't really eat, like, it's going to be a hard transition for a lot of people. You can't eat what you used to. You can't really, because it's bad. It's really bad. So please take heed, take warning that your health is to be prioritized. Your rest is to be prioritized, that you're taking care of yourself. And that is a collective. But yeah, in particular for you as well, Phoenix. You're welcome, my dear. And high, and as I say that, balance showing up here. Balance says, I bring a state of perfect harmony into my world and I do so without judgment. Yeah. If you are expecting good things, but your frame of mind and you're not keeping your health up, like y'all be expecting like 5-star treatment from the universe when you are putting like maybe a 1.5 to 2 stars into yourself and into your energy and the energy that you output. Like that math don't work. All right. So if you are not keeping your energy up, if you're not keeping your vibration up, if you are not projecting good energy, please don't expect good to be returned to you, because that's not how it works. Watch that. Envy showing up here. Envy says, I am the same as everybody, but with different challenges. Loneliness and honesty showing up here. Yeah, it's time to have some honest conversations with yourself about where your energy's at and, you know, getting to a better space where you can attract better things. Thoughts are things, people. Thoughts are things. If you are thinking in low vibration, that is exactly what you will attract. All right. So, Jimbo, you are up next. Do you have a particular question or... I've been battling and consumed for her, slowly everything. I see. That's an interesting question. What's going on in Jimbo's world? What is happening? Why is there a battle with the universe, or a seeming battle? What's going on? Now, okay, you have to also, because sometimes the universe does course correction. What may feel like things going wrong is things being set right. So let's see. And hi to yes, Levy, you're next. Hi to, I see comments added, but I'm trying to get the queue down. I will definitely, after this, add more peaks. Welcome, High Priestess. Yes, there is a list. Just make sure that you are, if you're new here, hit the thumbs up, drop the sub, and drop your question in the comments. Just no medical or legal questions, and you can absolutely be added. All right, what is going on with Gemma? All right, 4 of Cups. Yeah, this feels like one of those periods of time, 2 of Cups to the 4 of Cups. Things are balancing out. This is one of those times where it feels like things are going wrong, but it's like things are being set in motion. Because if you've had certain things set up where, you know, it's really not in alignment, it's not supposed to go with you to the next phase, or just, you know, 5 of Pentacles, if you are putting your resources and attention into the wrong people and places, situations, can't do that. Remember your last reading where things are upgrading, right? So you can't do the same things that you were doing before, like if it's not in alignment. Emperor showing up here. There's a new ball game, Jimbo. You're on a new spiritual level. So the ones that are not in alignment with that are going to fall away to a lower timeline. Oh. Yeah, that Wheel of Fortune, but it's in reverse. Listen, don't try to fight what's happening right now. Nine of Cups showing up here. You gotta flow through this. As cliche as it sounds, this is happening for reasons. The star energy. Yeah. And it's like you asked for this, right? Look at you. Like you asked for upgrades, you asked for more, you asked for something different. Then you can't expect the same things. You can't think that you're going to align with the same energies. Two of Wands to the Ten of Cups. When I tell you that you basically got to ride the wave, yeah, it's going to be, I wouldn't say it's going to be really rocky. It's just going to be more so annoying. All right. But you got to keep forward, keep focusing on what you want to see happen, the outcome. All right. Focus on the outcome that you want to see and let things fall away. All right. Because this is course correction. What you think what was supposed to be around before, who you think was supposed to be around before, now they're going bye-bye. All right. Because if you on my collective's timeline, then no misalignments are going to be around. Okay. Seven of Swords. Listen, people are going to try. All right. Remember, you usually have a problem with these NPCs. They're going to try, but you have to power forward. You have to keep going. Queen of Pentacles to the World energy. It's things are falling into place for you. I don't see the Tower energy here, but I feel like with this Wheel of Fortune, it's kind of like a quasi tower, like moments happening where you feel like things are going wrong. No, they're being set right. All right. So keep your energy as high as possible. Keep your vibe as high as possible. I know. I know. It don't feel like that. It's not going to, but it's because, you know, if you've been in a groove for so long, entertaining the wrong things, the wrong people, the wrong thoughts, not doing your shadow work, like really, this is the price to pay. Every one of us that have gone through this journey have had it happen. And yeah, turbulence is necessary. All right. It's not going to be a super smooth ride, but I promise you on the other side, it will look and feel a lot better. All right. Just hang in there. Messages for Jimbo, please. He's like, I want the world and the stars, but I don't want, you know, things to go wrong to get there. Like, yeah. And I feel like you made a promise to yourself already that you were going to, you know, move towards better things and really stay true to yourself and really commit to what it is that you want. All right. So this is the way that it's going to happen. All right. That chaos, I know the turbulence is there. It feels like a whirlwind going through your space right now, but ride the wave, all right? Because also what comes with spiritual upgrades is tests, all right? You will be tested and how you respond. And as I say that, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3 on the clock. All right, 33, 33. So you got to keep the vibe up. You got to keep happy. You got to keep your sight set forward. And let it flow. Just, you know, handle the bumps like a champ. Listen, I'm like hope showing up here. Yes, keep hope alive. All right, stay strong. All right, definitely stay strong. Stay the course. Stay vigilant. Stay true. That is the most important part. As long as you stay true to yourself right now, the Seven of Swords, like whatever is trying to convince you to do something else, be something else, you know, go back to that old timeline. No, shut it down immediately. Okay. Yep. High priestess of air. Gotta flow with it, babes. You gotta flow with it. Gots to flow. Ooh, what's this showing up? Why is love showing up though? Be careful. Be careful of that energy. Be careful of that energy. Because that is also a possible like detractor. Vibing with you see that? The woman in the red dress. This is giving me Matrix vibes. When you see the woman in the red dress, let her pass you by. Okay? She ain't got nothing for you over there. Okay? That is an agent undercover. Your favorite NPC. Let's get some words. Humor. Definitely laugh through it, okay? It's gonna help to find humor, okay? And the ironies, because you're gonna come across some ironies with this as well. Humor says, I choose to focus on the lighter side of life. All right, so where you can find those pockets of humor and joy and balance with this Two of Swords, balance it out, you know. Feeling like you got the weight of the world, but it's just an illusion, all right? That fear aspect showing up here. And right under fear is peace. How you combat this is keeping level-headed, calm, sense of humor, because laughter is medicine, and peace of mind. I know it's cliche. I know it's not as easy as it sounds, but as hard as you can try, please. This was really giving me major, like, some Agent Smith stuff. You may have an agent in the background trying to listen. I'm telling you, they're going after people that are upgrading right now. Like, there are concerted efforts to displace energies. So don't fall victim. Do not fall victim to being tempted to being riled up if you can help it. All right, Lovey, so you are next. And Miss Nika, if you wanted to get a read, let me know, because I don't know if you just stopped by to say hey. And then it would be Devon and Tobias and High Priestess at the end of the wash cycle. All right, so let me see time, if it'll indicate time-wise. I do have a particular deck that I use sometimes to kind of estimate timelines. I don't use it often because timelines are a precarious thing, and trying to judge time, like how long, is sometimes, okay, it doesn't, all right. I don't think you're not going to feel, because it's like majority of it is probably going to be for the next few months, and then I'll start to taper off, because it's saying overall 6 months, but I don't feel like it's going to be that long. I just say anticipate like 4. And I think here's the thing. It's going to not only be on an individual level, but collectively, we're going to be tested. There's things going on right now, and we have not seen the brunt of it yet. So just prepare yourself mentally, get yourself, to a as peaceful as possible state of mind so you can deal with what's to come. All right, so enjoy the ride. Yes, you are up next, lover. No, I don't post lists, High Priestess. I don't do that. I keep account of who's here, and I call for the next one. So Levy wants to know, is my real mother's name Alexis, and is she half Taiwanese? I'm going to use yes or no deck and then pull some tarot cards. And you're welcome, Jimbo. Hearts back to you. Okay. All right, let's see for Levy, what's going on. That familiar connection is Levy's mother, Alexis. I'm going to start using this deck more for yes or no questions, just so I can get it moving. We have a yes. Fate opens its gates for you, but not until you're actively involved in the resolution process. You discover the resources you need by accepting an unexpected offer. So you'll get follow-up information. As far as the Taiwanese part, I'm getting a no. Yeah, you do have familial ties to this energy, but the genealogy as far as like your ethnicity may be a little different. It's not giving like an exact hit for that area, but it doesn't feel like it's far off though. Because yeah, it's saying this no is saying new perspectives provide you with unexpected and unusual experiences, joy and wonder to follow. So it's going to be like, you know, kind of it's going to be fun, like discovering, right? Forbidden showing up here, so there is probably an aspect of it that you're not supposed to know. So don't try to get all of the information or stress yourself out on the details. It's more so about like, you know, making that discovery, knowing that, you know, you have that connection that you can develop possibly, and, you know, discovering what you can. But don't drive yourself crazy with the details, because I feel like, you know, your mind is working right now. Yeah, ground yourself in this situation, because you don't want to set yourself up for a particular expectation or an outcome and then come to be disappointed. So just manage your expectations when it comes to this. Okay, and conclusion. All right, so this feels more so like you're stepping out of an old chapter into a new one. This is going to bring about new occurrences, forbidden showing up again. So once you step into that newness, right, leave your old life behind, all right, because this is going to open up new experiences, new doors, new relationships. So you want to make sure that you're closing old chapters out before, you know, you're opening yourself up to new energies, because you don't want to, again, don't overwhelm yourself. With this High Priestess of Earth, it's like you want to make sure that you're not only managing your expectations, but your energy levels, and not overdoing it, because this is a potentially emotional experience. All right. So you want to make sure that you're staying grounded and that you're not feeding it more energy than it needs. All right. That's very important for on a collective level, to not feed things, people, situations more energy than it needs to. Message. Yeah, you're going to get more information. You'll get confirmation. So for now, with meditation showing up here, just, you know, just try to relax. Try not to let it overcrowd your mind or consume your thoughts in terms of outcomes. Again, managing those expectations. But you will definitely get more information and confirmation. Basically, the information you need will arrive. And when it comes to the minor details, don't stress on it. Don't go out of your way to look for them. Any additional messages? Damn, phallic. Yeah, Four of Swords. Because this is like, it's keeping you up. It's, you know, taking up a lot of your mental space. So breathe, chill. King of Swords showing up here. So yeah. And just also use your, with the High Priestess of Earth energy coming up, also use your intuition to discern, because with new energies comes the potential for, you know, not whole truths, right? So you want to make sure that you're asking the right questions, that you're, you know, doing your due diligence. Don't just fall into this new chapter with rose colored lenses, you know? But yeah, good luck with that. That's, it's not going to give me a pinpoint. I do not know exact geographical locations. I am not a genealogist, okay? That's not my area of expertise. So if you need to consult another reader, you could possibly get more answers. I'm sure it is a long story. But the thing is, when it comes to these readings, it's to manage, and especially with my readings, I don't get like all the supreme details around everything. Because the thing is, we're not even supposed to know everything. So, like I said, you'll get the necessary information. But trying to trip out on the exact details right now, it's taking too much of your energy. So you want to dial back on that and have patience when it comes to things developing. And yeah, your story is long, because you can probably write books about this, like about what your journey has been thus far. But that, I don't know what you mean. Okay. Okay. I mean, that really doesn't, that's not going to add anything to the conversation or the reading, to be honest. A name is, you know, a name is important to us because that's how we identify, but that does nothing for me. I'm sorry. I can give you more details. Actually, not that, sorry. All right, so High Priestess, yes, you are next. And you ask, let me see, just curious to see what's coming towards me this week. Hey, Sphinx. Thank you. Appreciate the promo. Thank you. Shout out to you. I hope you are, you know, gearing up to start your empire. You're welcome. All right, so let me see. All right, so High Priestess, let's go. Let's get this going, because I want to make sure I have time. Hopefully. All right, what's happening for High? Look at you showing up in your own read. The High Priestess showed up here. Oh. High Priestess next to the double. We're gonna see about that. All right, what's coming in this week for High Priestess? What's happening? What's the vibe? What's the energy? Ooh, that fell. Five of Pentacles. Don't like this. Fell like way over there. Okay. All right, so Five of Pentacles to the Lovers with the Two of Cups landed on top. Page of Cups landed on top of that, but on its side kind of. To the Ten of Wands. Listen, Linda. This, okay, there's an energy of connection here. Like if you've been either connecting with somebody, have wanted to connect with somebody, there's an opportunity to do so this week with the Lovers to the Two of Cups here. But just be careful, because with this on its side, it's giving like, if you are not careful, you could get yourself wrapped up in not the best ways. The High Priestess of Air showing up now. All right, so make sure you use protection. All right, make good choices here, especially with the two, okay, on the bottom. Oh, and the High Priestess again. So Two of Swords to the High Priestess. You probably, with the Seven of Cups showing up, you probably have already an inkling here, okay? If we're going by your name, you have some intuition on your side, all right? So just please utilize that, because starting off with the Five of Pentacles, it's like you may have put that aside for a second because it just, something seems really good here, but it's giving too good to be true if you're not taking precautions, if you're not, being careful. Because that love is feeling hot. It's feeling like, that High Priestess of Air happening fast. It could happen, before you know it. And then it's like, boop. Uh-oh. Okay, yes. See, you know what's up. You know what's up. You do need some boundaries, but the thing is, I don't get that to close yourself off, okay? But stay boundaried up right now, because this, how you move about this situation is going to determine a lot. This is like a crossroads kind of moment, all right? So making the wrong decisions, and it's going to move fast. They're going to try to move fast, all right? And when people do that, coming in hot, yes. And when that happens, it is very, very tempting to just go with the flow with that High Priestess of Air energy. But that says forbidden. Okay, so please keep your chastity belt on. Keep your chastity belt on. Complicated and movement. All right, so this is giving like that hot and heavy initially, but it's like an in and out. With the High Priest of Air, it's like, it feels like in and out energy. So yeah, just be careful that you're not putting too much into, this feels like it feels flighty. It doesn't feel like a secure energy, because especially with the Page of Cups on its side, it's like potential ghoster, High Priest of Fire, a lot of High Priestess energy. You already know. And when you say coming in hot, straight fire. So you already know, okay? Summon energy. This is basically just confirming your intuition, because you've already gotten nudges, several actually, about how to proceed here. You were tempted with this Five of Pentacles, okay? You were tempted like, oh, what's that shiny thing over there? Make a decisions, please. Are you sure you want to do that? Are you sure? What is I'm going to use this as the third deck. What is the advice here? What is the advice for High Priestess when it comes to this situation? What is Because with the Ten of Wands here, and it feels like it's more work than it's worth. What is the advice for High Priestess when it comes to this connection? We have running and bluff here. No, this person is not. Bluff says pretending, mask, exaggeration. And when I say flighty energy, this says ghosting. All right. Whoever you're dealing with, they are, like I said, just use your intuition here and please take heed to the message. You say you're sure, but this is not saying that everything is on the up and up here. So please make good decisions. You're welcome. Oh, thank you, Sphinx. Thank you, thank you. So yeah, did I post the link? I don't know if I posted the link, but I will at some point. For those that have received a reading, and if you are, if you like the vibes here, if you've gotten, what you needed, I would appreciate whoever has time to drop a Google review. I will be posting the link in my channel description, and I will remind on the next live. And I'll probably do a post about it. I don't know. I'm not that great with posts. Yes, Devon, you can ask your question. Depending on how long this goes over, I may not have time, Tobias, for a read for you. Put that aside for now. What is... trying to ask questions here, and they were like... I don't put that aside. For Yvonne, please and thank you. What is... This is giving already the energy that you're putting emphasis on trying to do things that is not yet time for. Damn. Seven of Wands, Five of Pentacles, King of Wands in reverse. All right, so this is what initially came out here. The Fool to the Three of Wands to the Moon. And when it comes out together, that's like in a succession. It's kind of like telling a story. And especially with this background here, like, be careful you're not trying to make, what is that? Uncalculated moves right now. All right, because if you're looking to move in a particular time frame, it's not happening. It's not happening when you want it. All right, because you still need to build up. Seven of Cups to the Hangman to the Star. It's like things, it's like there's something that needs to be put in motion first. Because with this, it's like if you're distracting yourself, if you're not spending efficiently, if you're not doing the things you need to do to prepare to make a move, asking, like thinking that it's just going to happen when you're not fully prepared, that's foolish type of energy. Because this is giving the energy of moving to move, but not, there's no solid planning here. There's no groundedness. There's no pentacles. The only pentacles I saw was the 5, and it was underneath here. There's like a rush to this energy without proper planning, without logistics being considered. It's just basically going off of emotion. If you're making a decision or trying to do something based off of an emotion and not a logical decision, no, I don't see it happening. Like, this energy is giving like there's too much confusion going on right now, because with all these cards coming out, it's like you are, it doesn't feel like you're focused enough as is. Like, putting time and energy into a move, that's one thing. Having the finances for it is a completely another thing. And I don't feel like either are present fully. All right, Hangman here. It's like that's like a divine wait. Like, you're basically in a waiting period, because you have some things you got to settle. 7 of Cups. Just make sure you're not, this is giving like emotional decision making. This is giving, you are under, I don't want to say illusion, but it's not a realistic vision you have right now. This is not like a realistic plan or an outlook that you have to trying to make this happen. Because it's like, it's based off of emotion, which is like, you're going to put like unnecessary time frame behind it as far as when you want it to happen. But it's not going to happen in that time frame. You still need to do certain things. You need to prepare. You need to plan. What is the oracle message for Devon, please, and thank you. Hi, welcome. Hi, Ariel. Hi, Lily. I'm sorry, I'm actually like at the tail end. This might be my last read. I can't be late like I was the last time, Ariel. Like, y'all gotta come in like around 8:30. Make sure if you're new here, you subbed, and join me for the next one, which is on Friday. It'll be another viewer's choice, so you can come back and ask your own question. Beauty showing happy. This is giving rose-colored glasses here. So, Devon, again, make sure that you are planning this through thoroughly, logistically, not based off of emotions, not what looks good, not what feels good in the moment, but what makes sense. Because if it don't make dollars, it don't make sense. Yeah, conclusion and forbidden showing up here. All right, it feels like you're trying to get out of something fast. It feels like you're trying to escape something. It feels like, again, this is an emotional decision. You're trying to move based off of emotions, what you want, but you're not ready. Forbidden showing up here. It's not time. It is not proper planning. This is giving like, I really want to do this, but can I? What's the message for Devon, please, and thank you. Service showing up. What's the service? Happiness and grief. Yikes. Happiness and grief. And fear. Yeah, again, this is like, get out of your emotions here. Get out of your emotions. There ain't no money, no logic there right now, because it's making you think that you need to do something when it's not time. It's making you think you need to move when you need to slow down. You need to focus on getting your vibe up, because this vibe is feeling like, what is this? It's feeling kind of aimless. This is feeling kind of like all over the place. So take a moment, slow down. All right. Service says, I feel good when I can help others. So just really like take your mind out of your situation right now. Distract yourself with something that can be of service to something else. You don't have to, I'm not saying like go out, do volunteer work or anything. I mean, that would be good. You know, that's beneficial to adding to your vibration. But I'm saying to take your mind out of your situation, because this is giving like you're too much in it. You need to step away from it to really see things from a clearer view. I don't know if any influences around you that are like rushing you into a decision here, but this is like in straight yellow vibes. So yeah, you need some grounding here. You need some practical decision making, because basing this off of emotions and whatever grief that you are getting around this situation, or grief that you're giving yourself for not figuring this out in a timely fashion. No. No. Belonging. I just picked that up on the cut. So this is not like it doesn't feel like a need. This doesn't feel like a need for you to move. This feels like strictly like a want. Like you want to move based off of what? I don't know. Because again, this feels aimless, but you need to plan better, my friend. You need to step away and make sure that you are thinking this through before you jump to a decision or try to do something that you're not prepared for. All right, peeps. So again, I will be back on Friday. All right, I'm going to end it here, because if I do another reading, I'm definitely going to go over. But I am going over to TikTok. If anybody has that platform, wants to join me, the link for that is in my channel description. I basically do the same thing over there. So if you're the first one over there, guess what? You can be first to get a reading. I appreciate you, Ariel. So yeah, she's like, God damn it. So yeah, listen, I'll be back on Friday. All right. My schedule had to change up a little bit. I did post up about it, but I didn't make enough noise to let people know. But yeah, I'll be on Friday, same time, 8:30. So yeah, try if you can, come see me. And if not, then another night. But I appreciate y'all regardless. Thank you so much for your time, your energy, your subs, and your likes. I'll be back on Friday, and have a great rest of your day and night. Peace out.